Leeds Castle, Kent, England.
We're here on the day of the International Balloon Festival. We're just hoping the wind will drop and we're going to see a nice display of ballooning this afternoon.
Leeds Castle is the latest iteration of an 11th century Norman stronghold, located near the town of Maidstone in Kent, about an hour southeast of London. If you were travelling to Dover and onward to Europe or heading to Canterbury to see the cathedral, you would pass right by the impressive Leeds Castle on the M20 motorway, although it is hidden from view by vegetation. The first castle on the site was a wooden structure built in the 9th century by a Saxon chief whose name was either Led or Lead, and after whom the castle and nearby village derived their names.
And this is the backyard of the castle. Swimming pool. And the biggest swimming pool out the back.
Over the centuries, Leeds Castle underwent many changes in both appearance and ownership, and for a time passed through several generations of royalty, from Edward I until Henry VIII, who remodelled the castle for his first wife, Catherine of Aragon. Over the next 400 years, the castle passed through a number of private hands, and for a time fell into disrepair, as variously owners struggled to maintain its upkeep. In 1926, Lady Bailey bought the castle for £180,000, the equivalent of £10 million today. She set about restoring the castle before establishing the Leeds Castle Foundation and bequeathing it on her death in 1974.
They are at it again. Thank you very much for giving us some entertainment. I think they're not finished yet, but just like to mention that it is Champagne Gosse who very kindly provided the band for us.
I think it will probably be a few more minutes before any other balloons get prepared to take off. Most of the balloonists are waiting for the conditions just to improve somewhat. It will be my guess, if you've been waiting here some hours to watch balloons taking off, or you've seen one go, and I think probably we'll get more away around about 6:30, even 7 o'clock. But the Lloyds Bank balloon is preparing, more fuel is being loaded. He has a cylinder strapped onto his back, and he has a cord there which he can fill to pull. Put the fuel into the burner. And he's just about as crazy as they come, I can tell you that. How nice of you to drop in. Thank you.
Leeds Castle was known as the Queen's Castle because 6 medieval queens lived there, but it was also what was known as a dower house, meaning that if the woman of the estate were to become widowed, she was entitled to continue to live there.
can. Dare I say it's good?
The Balloon Festival has been an annual event since the 1970s. Now it's a hot air balloon and vintage cars event. And it's an amazing event.
It can't be the wrong computer.
Now, son, you just listen to me. If you're going to get anywhere, there's one thing you've got to learn. At 11:17 on a Friday night, there's only one machine that you should be using.
Space monkeys.
You think you can beat 1274?
I doubt it. I haven't played one of these things for years.
Too bad. May the best man win.
There, got you.
You heard a bit.
That sucker. I mean, sir.